Life is as beautiful as we make it. I'm gonna be oversharing now. We're back on the past. I made a friend. No! That's my dream. The right opportunities come her way. Moral of the story. I'm getting myself my very first own Christmas tree today. And I'm so excited! I'm alone in Amsterdam now for around half a month. And it's not always been pretty, you know, like I don't know, I felt a little bit lonely lately. And I was like, you know, like, it's now December. Why don't I just get myself a Christmas tree? Like, why not? Life is as beautiful as we make it. I don't even know where to buy one. We'll figure it out. I hope you're doing well, but I just wanted to jump straight in because I'm very excited. And let's find a Christmas tree. Please help me choose one and then we'll catch up. Okay, I'm very excited. Let's go. I feel very connected to this tree already. That's my daughter, you know. I want to do like a little photo shooting with my daughter. I love her already. Thank you. I want her to have the best life possible with me, and let's decorate her. That makes my heart so full. We need to have a deep talk. We need to have a chat sesh. Whatever you want to call it, we need to talk. I'm gonna be oversharing now again, but you know what? I think we're past that point in our relationship. Like, I think that's fine. I don't know what happened the last couple of weeks, but I feel like my confidence is kind of down the drain. I don't know, like I can't really put my finger down as to why. Actually, that's not completely true. Let me give you an example. I have many. For example, you know, my mood and how I feel about myself has been so crazily tied to how much, that sounds so cringe, I don't want to say it. I base so much like how I feel, so either very good about myself or really shitty about myself. How much attention, how much approval I get from social media or from people in general. I hate it, you know, because I love being like an independent woman, you know, I'm like independent, and then my whole self-worth is like relying on how people like treat me, how people are loving me or not loving me. I hate that. Also, is our worth dependent on other people? No, of course not. You know, let people be wrong about you. Funny story, I'm actually reading Harry Potter at the moment. I don't know why. I'm now on book, what is it, 5? And I really resonate with the character of Ginny Weasley because she's just who she is, you know, she's loud, fierce, and not because she wants to achieve something, not just because she's herself, you know, and the right people love her, the right opportunities come her way, and that's what we're gonna do. Now we're caught up, now we're on the same page, now the sun comes out and I'm hungry, so let's make food. Hi! I don't know, I always feel a bit weird when I like just ranted for like half an hour, like very passionately, and now I've calmed down and now I feel like, yo, she was passionate. But you know what, that's fine, you know, she felt it in the moment and we embrace what we feel in the moment here, so it's all good. Okay, what do we have for lunch? We're back on the pasta today. Some garlic with tomatoes and then some mozzarella. I'm sorry, but like, you know, it's a classic for a reason. All right. 10 minutes, okay, it's 17 past. I'm not gonna set a timer and I'm gonna remember it. I don't know, probably this looks like the most boring food, but to be honest, that's my dream. It's snack time. The place where I'm staying at now, well, I'm in Amsterdam. They provide like a cleaning like halfway through the stay. And I'm now at halfway through the stay. And I'm a bit shitting myself. I don't know, like, I never really had like a cleaner before. And I feel uncomfortable. Like, I know that's their job, but I feel uncomfortable like leaving them like a dirty flat. So I think I'm gonna do some pre-cleaning. At least remove some of my things, you know, so they can easier clean. I don't know. Really nice cookies though. You know when you have like a chair, a very dedicated chair where you put the clothing that's like not clean enough to put back in your wardrobe but also not too dirty to like wash? So I have now a whole like staircase for it, which seems very luxurious, but now it feels a bit embarrassing when somebody comes and... But then, you know, that's just how I like to live. I'm actually going to meet a friend Can you imagine? I made a friend. Her name is Polly. We met through social media. She actually lives in Delft. Going there by train, so I'm gonna take my bike, drive to the main like Amsterdam Central station, and then I'm gonna take a train for like an hour, which I'm very excited about. I actually love train rides. And why I'm going to Polly, of course, to see her because she's an amazing woman, but also because she actually has her own pottery wheel. How cool is that? And we're gonna do some pottering together. How fun is that? Like imagine like half a year ago when I like started properly like making videos, that like one day I'm gonna be alone in a city, finding back my confidence, hanging out with people who I met on social media. Like that's like such a dream come true. And I'm very happy about that. My laptop, keys, I think that's it pretty much. Oh yeah, gloves. Okay. You know how my brain sometimes lovingly likes to tell me that like, you know, people secretly hate me. But you know, those are not facts. And even if they're facts, not everybody can like me. Okay, I really need to go now, but yeah, okay. I'm biking. Your clay feels really nice. Middle. Oh. No. Okay. Oh wait, maybe I can. Yeah, oh wait.
That you push the whole surface of the clay. You're now making a little dip.
Oh. I can't even tell you how tired I am, and I just want to be in my bed. I'm still driving for another 20-25 minutes, and then I still need to bike for 10 minutes. But I'm gonna wash my hair. Like tomorrow's gonna be a full-on dry shampoo day. I'm just gonna go straight to bed. I have to share this with you because I just did something very adult and I'm very proud of myself. So I ran out of storage pretty much on each of my devices. So I just went through like all of my things and like sorted it out a bit. I also saw some things I totally forgot already about, which I'm actually super proud of. Maybe we can go down memory lane now and rate how scary things I did alone were. That makes no sense. Rating how scary things I did alone were. I said it the same way. You get it. Okay, let's go down memory lane. Let's rate together how scary the things I did alone actually were, you know, because like in the moment it felt like the worst possible thing that can happen and that I will never recover from that. Let's start with this one. And this one looks very idyllic, you know, very just the woman standing there. Little do you know that I was shaking. I don't know, I saw how nice it looks in other people and I was like, okay, maybe I also want to take a picture there. Where the photographer stands, there were like a lot of other people standing. Walk on this slippery thing in my bikini while people are staring. That was so scary. I think so I was really reconsidering my whole life choices and fuck it, I don't need that picture. But I was like, you know what? I really want that picture. It's just a body. It's just a body. It doesn't need to look in any certain way other than having a good fucking time. So I went there. I didn't slip. I did take a picture and then afterwards I even jumped into the water. The happy hormones. You have no idea. Like this moment is one of my core memories. This one, this is a screenshot. Hence the blurriness. But you can see how much fun I'm having. This is my very first dance class. I had really like a rough patch at the beginning of the year mentally. And I was just thinking of, you know, what could I possibly do to make the days a bit more fun for me. And I found this dance class and I went there and I was completely alone. I was shitting myself. I had to split in many small groups and then like dance while the other groups look at you. I thought I'm gonna die. But everybody was so encouraging and like, yeah, I missed a few steps, but nobody cared, you know. That was another example of you can be scared of something, you can feel embarrassed, but you can still do it, and afterwards you feel invisible. Not invincible. Invisible we don't want to feel, you know. Okay, moving on. And this is me going alone on my first solo trip to Amsterdam. Amsterdam for some reason was calling me. So I packed my little suitcase, my little bag, and then a little bag, and just went there. And I was so fucking scared. I didn't know anybody there. I didn't know where I'm gonna get my groceries. I didn't know where. I didn't know anything. And let me tell you, it was the most magical time. That's also why I'm back here now, actually. Leading to the next picture, that's me meeting for the first time someone I vibed with from social media. That's Vivian. I know, she's such a beautiful soul. We followed each other. We really like got on virtually. Then we were like, oh, maybe we can grab dinner together. Social anxiety kicking in. What if she doesn't like me? I met her. I felt so comfortable. Chatted for hours. Actually, I didn't rate anything. Okay, taking a picture of me on a wobbly thingy while people stare at me, I would rate this really high because there were like a lot of factors going in. 7 out of 10? What would you say? But after I did it, 0 out of 10. I would have done it again easily. Okay, dance class, a solid 10 out of 10. You go somewhere completely alone, you have no idea what you expect, and you need to dance in front of other people. Afterwards, again, nothing happened, 0 out of 10. I did it again. Super nice. And moving to Amsterdam, I wasn't that scared. No, I was like a badass at that point in my life. 6 out of 10. Meeting Vivian, making new friends. I'm always scared that people secretly hate me. What do you say, 7 or 8? Or should we put like 7.5? Indecisive on that. Last thing I saw. So this was the first ever YouTube video I filmed. That was like during my first solo trip to Amsterdam, what we've just seen. Why not film myself so I have somebody to talk to? I was so scared to put up my first YouTube video. I would rate this quite high. 8.5? We do 9 even. I would say we started with an 8.5 and now each time it's like a 4 out of 10. I'm still anxious and scared and I'm like, oh my god, what if like, I don't know, it's gonna be really bad. But you know, we already more than halved it from 8.5 to 4. Moral of the story. It can all seem so scary in the beginning and you're gonna think, oh my god, maybe I should just not do it. But you know, in my experience, 99.9% of the time you feel amazing afterwards and you feel like, why the fuck was I even bothering with that? Next thing we need to try, dinner alone. I think that's like another step. Like really, you know, to like put on a cute outfit and just go out for dinner by yourself. Sounds intriguing. Maybe we can do that next week. Life is beautiful sometimes, you know?
I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our 2 well ones. I like to see the shape